Unfortunately, the Opie and Anthony show is over. Fortunately, we have a hard time letting go. The stories behind the stories. The backstage drama. Everything that made today unforgettable. Call 866-WOW-1-WOW now. And look back on another legendary day of broadcasting. This is the Opie and Anthony Post Show with Sam Roberts.
And I believe that Sam has gotten even sicker after he heard if he did hear, the pre-show. It's Dennis Falcone in one more time, taking care of the Friday business as we head into the weekend here on the Opie and Anthony After Show, the wrap-up show. And I guess hopefully you were listening this morning. They told me that we're going to have a special guest today. Don't let on who the special guest is. And I said, okay. And it was none other than Ronnie B. They told me was coming. And I said, wow, Ron Bennington on a Friday morning getting up this early? I mean, he's going to do his own show, noon to 3, on Sirius XM Comedy Hits 99, Ron and Fez. But he's coming in early on a Friday morning. What is going on? And we found out about it. I was psyched when we found out that Ron is retiring and moving to Florida, and he's just going to work on a golf course as a caddy for the rest of his life, because that's what he feels he wants to do. That's what his calling is. It was a religious calling that he had, and no, of course not. That's just a poke at it. He worked the other day doing a great job on the George Lopez special that I believe we're repeating on some of the comedy channels here at Sirius XM. We had the listeners in the fishbowl, and he did such a great job. I was so in awe of watching him work with George Lopez, putting the crowd at ease and having a great time. And we're going to do something we call the Unmasked Special. Maybe you've heard these on Sirius XM. And Ronnie is going to be hosting it with none other than our own Opie and Anthony. That is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, if you want to go to my clip of the day, it is Ron's announcement for the Unmasked.
Oh, so your clip is doing that? Okay, yeah. So let's go to Ron's clip. Ron talking about this, Eric's clip, E-Rock's clip, when it was exposed here on the Opie and Anthony show this morning.
But you guys are at least a little sentimental about the 20 years?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's weird how much has changed in 20 years.
I look back fondly.
Yeah.
On 20 years.
Sure.
You know. Made history, Ronnie.
Yeah. Is that right?
We made history.
Well, the thought here was to get everybody together for the 20 years. Mm-hmm. And for the first time, you guys get together and seriously talk about it a little bit in an Unmasked episode.
There we go. There we go.
The Unmasked, which I believe gives you that stamp of approval. It's kind of the Hall of Fame.
It really is.
For comedy.
So
rate that.
So you've run out of people to talk to, is what you're saying?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. We're still shooting for Gervais.
All right,
you know...
That was a great one because Ronnie again stopped by this morning to announce that we're going to be having a great Unmasked special with Opie and Anthony. And I guess so far it's on tap definitely for April 17th. And it's going to be at Caroline's. And although they were hinting at maybe having it at another venue.
Well, we don't know about that, but for now it's at Caroline's, 5 p.m., April 17th.
Now, I'm pretty tight with the people at the Knights of Columbus Hall out at Hicksville, Long Island. And it's a big room. And, we could go there early. We could play cards with a lot of the members. I think we'd have a great time doing that. Get a couple of 6-foot heroes and have a great time at it. But we might want to just step it up a bit. If you want to call in and talk about this, the phone number here, 1-866-969-1969. That's 866-969-1969. And you know what? Let's take caller number 3 on line number 3. He's got a good question for us, and it looks like it's Art in Pennsylvania. Hello, Art. Do I have that correct?
Hey, Sam. No, it's actually Bart from Pennsylvania.
Oh, Bart. Look at the screen. It says Art. Where's the B? Okay, they cut the B off. Okay, Bart, and it's not Sam. It's Dennis.
Yeah, Sam. Are you going to be DJing this event? It'd be great if you could.
You know what? When I see Denny, I'm going to ask him if we could definitely do that. So thank you very much, Bart, for calling in. Yeah, I told him I definitely. I went over to O&A and I said, I definitely bring the hard drive of hits, and we'll make it a party because I think this thing is just going to get bigger and bigger as we plan it.
What kind of songs are you thinking for this kind of celebration?
You just nailed it right there. Celebration. You can't start the party without celebration.
Cool in the Gang.
Cool in the Gang. Hit music. Yeah, we got to get the party going. And we'll be playing, of course, Asia. I can't have maybe we could get Asia to come by. Roland, do you think you could work on getting Asia to show up at this event?
Focus on the callers right now.
Okay. That's a subtle no, not right now. But I think we'll have a good time. And again, number here, 866-969-1969. It's the Unmasked with O and A. It's going to be happening April 17th. And just keep listening, and we'll tweet out more information, tell you more information about that. You want to take care of line of the day right now? All right, Sal, let's hear the line of the day.
Sure, Denny.
Here comes line of the day. Line of the day.
Yeah.
But they can do this in the parking lot.
All right, we got it. We got the story.
That's why cops love when you tell them, why aren't you out catching real criminals?
Right.
Do that next time you're pulled over.
I said that when I was arrested for rape.
There you go.
That's our line of the day. Okay, and who did you
That
pick
would
that
go
one?
to No, I didn't. That's pretty much everybody.
Okay,
gets to pick
a
on
consensus.
That. So Jimmy got line of the day today.
All right, very good. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Could I do a shout out here?
If you need to.
Yeah, you know what? Thanks to the Opie and Anthony show, I've been able to get a lot of business in my DJ business. Yes. And we're going to be doing a wedding. I can't give out the venue or the people will kill me. It's happening on April 12th. They are big fans of the show, so I need to say hello to Richard and Sloan. All right, because I think we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a great time at this wedding.
Are you getting a lot of business from being on the show?
Yeah, it's working out nice. We get a lot of nice calls.
You are?
A lot of nice feedback. A lot of nice people. That's why I love Opie and Anthony, and these guys have been very nice to me.
Your Falcone groupies.
What's that?
Your Falcone groupies.
No, we don't have any. We don't have any Falcone groupies.
Where do they find you if they want to book you?
DennisFalcone.com.
There you go.
There we go. Or you could just hit me up here at Sirius XM.
And he is an ass man, ladies.
I just like to get out there and have a good time. You know, the other day I was very proud. It was very nice when Maria Menudo's boyfriend Kevin came by, and he sat in. He wanted to say hello, and he said we should call the morning show that I do with Sam one day, the Sunshine Committee.
You're still going with that?
Yeah, I'm still running with that. I think Sam and the Sunshine Committee. I would give Sam the top billing. Sam and the Sunshine Committee. I think
Sam wanted nothing to do with that.
Really, I think it'd be great. We get a nice logo of the sun and like Sam's face in the sun, shining down.
How come you weren't happy with the photo that we took?
No, I was. When I walked out, I loved the photo. I have the photo.
Let everybody know.
Okay.
Maria Menounos' husband was here.
Tell the story.
Kevin, and found out he's a big fan of Dennis Falcone. So after the interview and everything, Dennis wanted to get a photo, so we took a photo, and Kevin wanted as well. But then we find out later that Dennis got a professionally done photo by the photographers in the lobby with Maria and Kevin. So it made us think like what we did for you was not good enough.
No.
I call it the Falcone. He does it for all the celebrities.
Totally
he does.
I'm walking out, and Kevin is in the studio, and he waves me over, and he said, he goes, Maria, this is Dennis. You got to meet Dennis. And he goes, oh, okay. He tells the photographer, could we take a picture together?
Kevin wanted this photo with you.
With Maria.
Why?
He goes,
so you did not go to the lobby just to get another photo?
No, I was walking out.
You meander to the lobby, and then someone goes, "Oh, look, Dennis! Oh, hey!"
He was telling me too. When I saw the photo, I said, "What the hell? Why'd you get another photo?" And he's telling me the story. And he goes, "No, I got to hang out with the family. I met the parents.
Family, yeah.
It's like he's one of the Menounoses now.
I'm in. Yeah, I'm a one-on-one, very personable. Just trying to be nice with everybody. And let me see. Want to take some phone calls here?
Sure. 866-969-1969. Talk to Denny.
Okay, let's see. How about Kevin in Houston? We'll go to that one.
Kevin, you're on.
Hey,
Hello.
boys, how y'all doing?
Okay, go ahead, Kevin. What's up?
Denny, I just want to tell you, man, it's really a pleasant morning listening to you on the radio instead of listening to Sam's nonsense. I'm proud of you, brother. Keep it up.
Well, thank you very much, Kevin. Do appreciate the call. And Sam and his nonsense will be back on Monday. He's just a bit under the weather, so we'll talk to Sam back here on Monday.
You liking that seat? You getting comfortable?
No, it's Sam's seat. I'm just here filling in. When you're doing a fill-in,
does it feel right? Does it feel like this should be your thing?
No, because you know why? This is the first time I've ever done talk radio.
Right.
Anything. I usually talk. I got a song under me. You got 12 seconds, 18 seconds. And some guy here says, Justin in Oklahoma. Go ahead, Justin. Go ahead. We'll put you on the air. I'm not afraid to say what your call is. Go ahead.
What's going on this morning, Denny?
Well, this is the first time, like I said, I've ever done talk radio, and when you're used to falling back on a song, you have that next. Here, I mean, talk radio is one of the...
First of all, hang on.
Go ahead.
Let me say why I'm calling first, because you're explaining why I'm calling, and I haven't explained it.
Go ahead. I'm not hanging up on you. Go ahead.
I'm explaining that with somebody with a plethora of knowledge in the radio business, as someone like yourself, you sound nervous as shit, buddy. I've counted about 140 ums and uhs in the last 15 minminutes.
Okay, it's nice. It's nice to go over what we call an
We
air
did not
check
hang
review.
up on him.
No,
His phone
where does
crapped
call
out
go?
here.
Yeah, where'd the call go? And no, it's like I said, when you have a song under you and you know you're going to say something in 14 seconds,
you know your
exactly,
endpoint.
Exactly, you know where the beginning is, what the middle is, and how you're going to close with the call letters. When you're doing talk radio here, you're out there alone, as in, like an a cappella group. You know, they just have their voices and they don't have any music under them.
Denny, I got to tell you, I think you're doing an amazing job. Pre-show was great. Post-show was going well. And there's a lot of people on the phone here who feel the same way.
This is the first time. Oh,
you want to talk to Rich in Florida?
Sure.
Rich,
Hello,
you're on
Rich.
with Denny.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Sam, I don't know what it is about your cold, but if you come in with a cold more often, this is the best you've ever sound on an after show, and I'm going to tell you what, keep it up, man, because this is the best after show, most pleasant, enjoyable after show ever.
All right, I'm going to have to go back and take some Dayquil. Thank you very much. How about to Jay in Nyack, New York? We'll go up to Nyack. Hello, Jay.
Yes, hello, Denny Falcone.
How are you?
How are you, my friend? And I am a big fan.
Well, thank you.
I always love when you come in and hang out with the boys in the morning. And I just want to tell you do a great job. You know, don't sell yourself short, man. And the guy who just commented about, you know, your voices, I know everyone's just kind of making light of things, but you do a great job. And I do hope you get a show of your own. And I also hope, I just got a shout out to Jim Norton. I hope his advice show comes back because it was a great advice show. And I miss hearing him on the radio when he's being on Wednesdays. But yeah, you do a great job. And you know what? What's your website again? Because I may need you for for like a party or something.
We'll come up and party with you. It's DennisFalcone.com. We got to keep it simple. DennisFalcone.com.
FalCone.com.
You got it.
All right, listen, all the best to your brother. Great weekend.
Thank you. Nice to speak with you.
Is Nyack in your driving range?
Sure, why not?
Would you go out of state? Like some of these people, you know, Indiana, Boston, Phoenix. Would you travel?
That's kind of far. It depends, you know. Hey, the price is right.
Shouldn't limit your audience.
Okay, well, you know, I mean, that's, you know, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge, and there'll probably be a lot of bridges to cross to get to some of those states when we get to it. But no, it's very nice doing the pre and the post show, the after show as we wrap up with a lot of the highlights. Do we also have a clip from Roland? Did we do Roland's clip yet?
We have not, but we do have a clip from Roland.
Okay, so why don't we hear Roland's clip from this morning's show?
And why is it pink?
Yeah.
It's made of ice and rock circles.
Yeah, but that doesn't make pink.
I don't know.
Ice and rocks don't make pink.
What's a fucking rock circle?
Yeah, what do you mean? Like it's got rings?
Oh, you don't know.
No,
you don't know why it's
Sam
pink.
would know.
Astrophysicist.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Sam
You just have to be a good reader. The article's right there. I'm sure somewhere in that article it's going to explain why it's pink.
I know.
Sorry, I got a broadcasting background, not astrophysics.
Right. Just read. Come on. Why is it pink?
Come on, Sal.
Oh, Sal, you're panicking.
You're terrible at this.
Panicking.
You're panicking.
You are. You hit the wrong buttons. Keep hitting the escape
Jeez,
key.
it doesn't. Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Now you're trying another site. You're going to Forbes? He's going to Forbes.
Forbes? That's
Why
money.
would Forbes know why the planet's pink?
Forbes.
I'm going to buy options on this pink planet.
You don't go to Forbes for astronomy.
All right, well, if Roland picked that clip...
What?
I think I can find some clips from today's show. Then I'll give me a second. I'm going to find one for me.
You have a clip? Yeah, we should do.
Sal's going to find a clip for you.
Now we're taking some calls at 1-866-969-1969. How about Larry? He's on line 9 in South Carolina. Hello, Larry.
Well, greetings and salutations to the man who is DJ Dennis Falcone. Congratulations on your filling gig.
Thank you,
And
Larry.
for all, you're welcome. Very much welcome. I enjoy the Denny. I love the Denny. And also for all you folks out there, if you want more Denny, Sunday evening, 60s on 6, DJ Dennis Falcone spinning the tunes for you.
Thank you, Larry.
And I try never to miss. And, I really don't. I really try never to miss DJ Dennis Falcone on Sunday. And please, as much as I love the Denny, Sammy, get well soon, buddy.
You the man. Get well soon, Sammy. My best wishes for your speedy recovery and return to the airwaves. Thanks, Denny.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Larry. Yes, I'll be on 60s on 6 Sunday night, 9 o'clock Eastern time, spinning those great 60s hits. And, I feel more comfortable doing that because I've been doing that for, my whole career. This is the first time you sit behind a microphone and you're just out there. And you're trying to fill in what's going on and talking about the topics, and there's just so much happening. So sometimes, when you're listening to Opie and Anthony, and I give those guys credit, give any talk show host credit, especially, here at least you're getting calls. There's a lot of guys who go on a radio station and they're just giving out the phone number and they're just not getting anything.
No.
They're just not getting anything. And then they go, well, and also last night in sports, and they're just reading that story, hoping that somebody would call in. So it's a tough thing. And Sam, you do a great job with the show. And I tell him that all the time. So we joke around. This is Sam's show. I'm just filling in the blanks till he gets better. And he never really gets sick. So I was very, very surprised. He must be under the weather. Sal, did you have a clip of the day?
No, I'm still looking for it.
You're still looking. He's still searching to find the right clip.
Well, what that clip was with Roland pointing out where Sal was maybe panicking, trying to find the information. Right. They were talking about that pink planet that they discovered way out on the far edge of the solar system there, and they had no idea why it's that magenta color. And I don't think we ever really found an answer. I don't think it's anything.
No, they found it yesterday. There's no information.
Yeah, I was saying I don't think it's really at fault with Sal. Is that there was just very little information that came out about it. But it's the second pink planet they found, and I think within a year.
2 pink planets.
2 pink planets
in a year.
And I don't think they know why.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe we could discover this at Epcot Center. They might have the answer.
Riveting.
They might have the answer. Thank you very much to Sal, who really helped me out big time this morning, and E-Rock for putting together all the cuts.
How do you think this went?
I liked it. I had fun. I would do it again. I learned a lot of things, and like that one caller said, you listen back to your air check and you say, gee, you counted 1,000 uhs and this and that. Of course,
it happens.
It happens.
And we didn't get to every phone call today, but look, the phone calls have been completely full for the entire post show here. All these people wishing you nothing but the best and enjoying what you had to offer on the show.
No, we got some nice calls and some nice tweets, and again, I really had a nice time, a lot of fun, and I learned a lot. You're never too old to learn. Even an old guy like me, as a lot of these guys keep reminding me on Twitter. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And we're going to have the West Coast replay. That is coming up here on the Opie and Anthony channel. So make sure you stay with us and listen all throughout the weekend. Lots of great replays from what you might have missed this past week. Got a lot of great guests this past week, too. It was a lot of fun. And I believe that Jay is also coming back. Jay Moore's coming back on Monday, too. Because
That's the word.
He's doing some gigs, and that was just a riot hanging out with him. Also, if you happen to run into Lady Gaga today, make sure you wish her a happy 28th birthday.
So that happens often.
Well, that does happen, and she's got a brand new single out called GUY, which is a cool song. Have you heard it yet?
No, I have not heard it.
All right. Hey, we got to wrap. You have a great weekend. Stay happy, stay close to Sirius XM.
Thanks for listening to Opie and Anthony and the Opie and Anthony Post Show. If you missed a minute, get it later today at SiriusXM.com/on-demand. Or stay tuned. Today's replay starts in minutes. Here on the Opie and Anthony channel. It's real.